Have you ever scratched your head wondering why your car insurance suddenly shot up? Well, you're not alone. Imagine the surprise of many car owners when they see an unexpected rise in their insurance premiums. It's like a baffling mystery, only this time, the culprit is sitting right in your garage, your modern tech-savvy vehicle. Yes, you heard it right. These modern machines on wheels are sharing your driving data with insurance companies. The New York Times did a recent article about an individual by the name of Ken Dahl, for instance, and the shock he experienced. One day he wakes up to find his insurance rates have hiked up by a staggering 21%. To top it off, Ken has not been in any accidents before. Now, with an increase jump that high, you're liable to toss away your anger management. But how did this happen? How did Ken's insurance company even get a hold of his driving data? Well, let's buckle up and dive deeper into the mystery of the skyrocketing insurance. Unbeknownst to many, our cars have become quite chatty, and they're not just talking to us. Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway in your sleek modern vehicle. It's not just a car, it's a marvel of technology, a symphony of interconnected systems and sensors. But did you know that your car is essentially a chatterbox, constantly whispering secrets about your driving habits to unseen ears? Now let's talk about Ken Dahl. One fine day, Ken found his insurance rate had jumped up by a whopping 21%. Quite a shocker, right? And the culprit behind this spike? His own car. Yes, you heard it right. His car was basically a tattletale, sharing his driving data with insurance companies. You see, Ken's car, a Chevrolet Bolt, was equipped with built-in telematics, a fancy term for technology that enables long-distance transmission of data. And this system was continuously collecting and sharing information about Ken's driving habits with General Motors, who then passed it along to global data collectors such as LexisNexis or Verisk. Ken discovered that LexisNexis had compiled 258 pages of data about him, documenting every detail of his 640 trips in his GM Bolt in the previous 6 months. The amount of detail was staggering. It felt like a betrayal, Dahl said to the New York Times. They're taking information that I didn't realize was going to be shared and screwing with our insurance. And it's not just Ken's case. Many modern vehicles are doing the same, often without the owner's knowledge. They're collecting a vast array of data, from how fast you're driving to how hard you brake, from how often you drive your car to how frequently you fill up the gas tank. And who is LexisNexis or Verisk? They're data brokers, middlemen of sorts. They collect data from various sources, including your reported car accidents and traffic tickets, together with your car's telematic data. They then analyze and score all that data using artificial intelligence. It's like creating a kind of credit score for your driving history. Afterwards, they can then sell this information to interested parties. In Ken's case, that interested party was his insurance company. The insurance company claims they use this kind of data to quote-unquote avoid premium leakage. Well, unfortunately, that means they can use it to bump up your insurance rates. Drive too fast, brake too hard, use your car too often, your insurance rate might just take a hike. What's worse? If you ever get into a car accident, an attorney can use your driving behavior data against you in a court of law, claiming you have a pattern of reckless driving. Too many sharp accelerations in your driving record could be signs you are prone to road rage. Law enforcement can also use your data to locate where you've been, how fast you drove, and what time of day you actually used your car. So our cars are spying on us and blabbing to insurance companies and others who are willing to pay for this data. But is there something we can do about it? If you're feeling a bit like your personal privacy has been invaded, don't despair. There is a way to take control. Imagine your car as a secretive agent collecting data about your every move. It's not just about where you go or how fast you drive, but also about your sudden braking habits, how many sharp accelerations you made, and even whether or not you used your seatbelt when driving. While it seems unimaginable that your car collects this kind of detail, it's a reality in today's connected vehicles. So how can you find out what your car knows about you? Number 1. Let's start with checking your car's data collection capabilities. You can dive into your car's user manual or do some online research to find out what kind of data your vehicle collects. Remember, this varies significantly depending on the make and model of your car. Number 2. It's time to review the privacy settings in your car's apps and infotainment systems. These systems can collect a wealth of data from your favorite music channels to your most frequently visited locations. Adjusting these settings can limit the amount of data your car shares. Number 3. You can file a privacy request with your car manufacturer. This request can give you access to the data your car has collected and even allow you to control how this data is used. Number 4. Go to the LexisNexis or Verisk websites to request a consumer disclosure report about what has been collected about your driving habits. They are required to provide this report under the Fair Credit Reporting Act if you request it. You'll be surprised to find out how often you slammed your brakes or rocketed past 80 miles per hour. It's all there for the insurance company to see, even if you've never been in an accident. By the way, please use the links in our show notes to obtain this very revealing report. You never know, it may change your marginal driving behavior. But there is a catch. Without comprehensive privacy laws, it's a bit like trying to navigate a maze in the dark. You can take steps to control your data, but there's no guarantee that it won't be shared. It's a bit like trying to keep a secret in a town full of gossips. Despite this challenge, it's crucial to stay informed about your car's data sharing practices. Know your car, control your privacy, avoid any unwelcome insurance surprises. Remember, knowledge is power, so take control of your data. You don't want your car to be a snitch that will cause you a higher insurance bill. Want more continuing updates on these AI-related topics? Please subscribe and support our YouTube channel. It helps us build a community. And feel free to leave comments or suggestions for other AI topics you're interested in. Until the next time,